Seeing as how it's getting close to Halloween, I thought it might be a blast to play some horror-based Game Boy games. Thing is, there aren't really all that many to go after, are there? I suppose Alone in the Dark for Game Boy Color comes under that banner, but I have to wait until that comes up in the chronology, unfortunately. The Game Boy Advance library has a Japanese exclusive launch title, Play Novel Silent Hill, although being in Japanese, some of the atmosphere might well be lost. The only other ones that come to mind are things like Doom, too obvious, Shin Megami Tensei, which has some horror vibes but not quite what I'm looking for, and Pinball of the Dead. It's horror-themed pinball and not really scary. So yeah, perhaps Nintendo handhelds aren't the right place to look for such things, at least not in the official libraries. The homebrew scene, however, now that's a different story, and with a little research it didn't take me long to find a bunch of really cool looking games that full-on fit the bill. The aforementioned Silent Hill visual novel has had fan translations into English, and so I'll definitely look at that on the Wednesday slot nearer to the big day, but there's actually also a GB make in the works, with one story already fully realised in the DMG format. We'll perhaps check that out at some point too, but otherwise, let's get our spook on with one that really caught my eye. Deadeus is an open-ended horror adventure with a real Lovecraftian vibe to it. You play as this young boy who has this mysterious prophetic nightmare of an upcoming apocalyptic event that'll occur to his village and everyone in it in 3 days' time. Upon awakening, you find that some other kids in the neighborhood have also had dreams of a similar nature. You have to investigate the village and its inhabitants to see if there's any way the oncoming demise can be averted. The cool part about this game is that there are 11 actual endings, depending on your in-game choices, some with more effort than others, but all quite ominous in their own way. Each day can be closed off by simply going back to bed, whereupon you'll get another esoteric message in the form of a nightmare, and in fact you can simply sleep the game away for one of the endings if you want. You're also able to just leave town, but it's much more interesting to explore. The game deals not just with the supernatural, but also themes of familial and romantic love, and the ultimate futility thereof. You'll find hints that your mother is not as innocent as she seems, and some subtle pointing to a mystery surrounding your missing father. You'll explore a heart-wrenching relationship with Girl Next Door. Will you stay with her to the end, or might she play a more sacrificial role in the story? It's all up to you. As you find clues, you'll uncover that the church in town is not at all what it seems. It harbours a hidden death cult, but it's not absolutely clear if they're trying to summon the evil god Deadeus or prevent him from appearing. There's a very satanic-looking ritual going on, 5 pedestals arranged in a pentagram formation where you can arrange various artifacts. You'll need to find a blank book, a meteor, the remains of a true friend, which involves you digging up a dead cat, a full heart, and a flower. I really don't want to go into much more detail about what that means or really anything to do with the various endings because I want you to head to the link in the description and pick this game up for yourself. You can get it for free, but I would definitely encourage you to drop the creator Isma a few bones for all their hard work or even purchase a physical copy. The atmosphere in this game is really something else. Some brilliant music really helps to set the scene, and the storytelling throughout is nigh on cinematic. Very, very creepy throughout, with some viciously dark themes that you just wouldn't ever get in a Nintendo licensed game on this system. There's more to come too. Tune in next Friday, and probably even the one after that, for another horror-themed Game Boy game. And as always, if you have any recommendations about any homebrew or fan-made Game Boy games you'd like me to check out, perhaps you've made one yourself, please don't be afraid to ask. Doesn't have to be horror, I'm open to any genre. My email's in the channel profile. Happy Halloween!